Hi, I'm Tracy Brown from the LA Times here at our Comic-Con video studio with the cast of Riverdale.
Hello,
How's
Tracy.
it going,
How's it going?
Hi, Tracy.
Good. I mean, I think last season was kind of bananas, right? Riverdale is always
Cuckoo bananas.
cuckoo bananas.
As some might say.
Just a little.
So weird.
But basically, like all your past villains kind of came together and were teamed up. Like, how do you go? Where do you go from here?
You just start killing
You
people.
go do your senior year of high school.
Yeah. I
Right.
mean,
That's a great question.
What are you allowed to say about where you go from here?
This is the greatest thing about the writing staff is they don't let us know anything that's happening, so we can't spoil a single thing.
They're very smart.
They know now that we spoil everything, so they just decided
we've
to.
never spoiled anything.
We know some things.
Marisol
Yeah.
Nichols.
We know that,
though.
I actually wasn't kidding about senior year.
Yeah.
What?
But we're going back to, like, we go back to senior year, or we start senior year, and it's very high school centric
Yeah.
this season. So
Jughead goes to prep school.
yeah.
I do.
We may be seeing the Core 4 start their own garage band, which could be cool, fun.
A garage band.
Cool. Betty is working for the FBI, basically for her brother Charles, her and Jughead's half brother, shared brother, whatever it is. So that's good.
And Cheryl's got her dead brother in her basement.
And
Yes,
Veronica's parents are in prison.
Yes.
And there might be a family member that we don't know about in her family.
That we will know
That
about.
we
that
will
we
meet.
will know about.
In season
That we
4.
might meet. I don't know.
Maybe.
I can't tell you, Tracy.
Scandalous.
Just have to put the pieces together or wait patiently like everyone else. But Madeline, you mentioned Cheryl's brother. How
Decomposed is
decomposed is he?
Yeah,
no,
wouldn't he
Tracy,
just
that's an
freaking
interesting
smell?
He's
died
just a
about
pile of
2 years ago, and yet his body is still pretty intact. It looks
Yeah, how did that
so
happen?
similar to the one we found in the river in the pilot.
Formaldehyde, you
I'm
know?
very confused about this. Have I been planning this all along?
Well, it's only been
Has
3
he
days.
been taxidermied?
3
Under-
days.
Still alive.
The whole show is
Maybe
taking place
he
over
was
3
pickled.
days.
It's all a lie.
I just want to know if Cheryl's told Tony. Like, does she know?
Maybe
Is it a
Well,
secret?
that is like the secret in the relationship right now. So we'll see if she finds out, or maybe she'll walk in one day and just have a heart attack or something. You know.
We should keep Tony in the basement too.
Oh, then I'll just taxidermy her and put her in the basement. That's a great idea.
We'll all be together.
Well, I'll be together finally.
Nice. KJ, Archie spent a lot of the season just actually fist fighting people and bears. Are you looking forward to moving away from that the next season, or will there be more fightings?
I think, the fighting will still be there for sure. He's been hanging out with Mad Dog a lot, and we actually end up finding out Mad Dog's real name too in the second episode, which is like an unreal thing to me.
It's like 6 letters, and that's all I'm gonna say.
But yeah, I think mostly, for my character, the story is centered around kind of honoring the legacy of his father, and I think the boxing gym plays a big part of that. And there's going to be a lot of football too, which is going to be fun. Me and Charles Melton, who plays Reggie, we have a lot this season too.
And we have a storyline together this season.
We do.
To be determined.
She knows
what
more
that
about
is.
it than I do, but
That's all I'm allowed to say.
Oh, do you guys barter information and trade secrets? Or?
yeah,
Yes. What do you got today?
I don't know.
Okay, fine.
I know. Never mind. I can't say it.
See? You gotta be careful with
Yours
this.
are really good.
The problem is they put the do not reveals on the same list as the talking
Yeah,
points.
just don't even
No,
tell me
wait,
the do not
don't tell me
reveals,
what the
'cause
do not
somehow it's
reveals
gonna
are.
slip.
Lillian Cole, like you your shared brother is back. How does that change that? Change it up next
I
season.
don't really know. How
Way more erotic.
Way more erotic for one.
Game of Thrones has created anything. It's a market for that exact interest.
We don't really know what the outcome of that situation is going to be. I think they're both weirded out, but they're not actually related by blood, so they're just gonna keep going until maybe they find out they are related.
Oh no.
And even then,
The Lannisters.
the Lannisters.
I think what's more weird is that an FBI agent is like, I hear you're really good at solving crimes. And
Well, they
seems to be
are.
willing to.
Hello, 17-year-old child. Would you like to join the feds?
I mean, I think they're pretty talented. So it makes sense that that would happen in Riverdale.
And Kamala, you mentioned, right, your parents are both locked away. But it doesn't seem like Hiram is really that incapacitated from doing anything much.
Yeah, he's still living the good life.
Yeah.
He's in the penthouse version of a prison cell. But he's still, I feel like now we're going to see a vengeance in him for what I did. And he's going to come after Veronica. Stop! What is happening back there?
Dinosaur noises.
7-year-old.
Do you guys look forward to when you go back to be able to do like the high school scenes?
Oh, 100%.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We begged for it too. We love doing that stuff. Like, and we'll have that. We have football games and Vixens practicing and house parties, college applications. It's definitely going to be a lot more about, life.
Like normal people life, not Riverdale life.
But still the
Less
same
death. Well,
twists and turns.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Yeah. Well, especially
The death
because
isn't true. There's probably gonna be death.
Yeah, there's
I
a
was
lot.
gonna say there's probably like 100% chance if it's Riverdale, there will be death at some point.
Yeah.
especially with the time jump in the finale, like it doesn't look like things stay calm.
No.
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 What are some of the high school, I guess, milestones, senior year milestones that you would personally look forward to being able to include in the show?
Graduation.
Yeah, graduation.
I think getting into colleges. I think
Yeah.
seeing where the characters are going to go,
Yeah.
with their lives.
I like that.
Oh my god.
Are they going to stay in Riverdale? Is
Well-
Veronica going to go to New York?
Probably
don't
not,
know.
because then our show would fall.
Yeah,
apart.
stay in Riverdale. That means we got another season.
Looks like we're all gonna stay in town.
There's gonna be another mystery that keeps us all together.
There's a Riverdale U that we haven't heard about yet.
Huh?
A Riverdale University that we haven't heard about
Yeah,
yet.
just
Oh,
gonna
probably.
appear in the middle of the town.
There's no way that could be university. It's going to be like a college.
Community college.
Yeah.
You guys
Riverdale
are so
Community College.
annoying right now. Just leave.
You wanna go?
No, we just got a bit of the giggles is all.
Good case of the giggles is all.
Just a bit of a case of the giggles.
What's up with the serpents, the pretty poisons? How's that dynamic gonna work out? Do you?
I'm gonna
Aren't
defer
the
to Cole
serpents not
Sprouse
a
here on
gang
that
anymore?
one.
the serpents die off.
No.
No, no.
No, we
Oh,
shot
I
them.
need
We
a
didn't
brush
use it.
up on my
I don't know. We
show.
haven't really touched upon them yet.
Okay.
We're only on second episode, but I assume they're still going strong. Jughead gets whisked away to a different part of town, so I can only imagine that his leadership comes into question a bit. But there has been a peace treaty between the poisons and the serpents, I suppose. So yeah, it's been good.
Oh, there's a new principal in Riverdale.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his name?
And he's up to
Mr.
no
Sunny.
good.
And he's a lot stricter. Stricter is a word, right?
More strict.
More strict.
Then Weatherby.
Well, Weatherby
Than
was part
Weatherby.
of the cult.
And he doesn't allow
so-
gangs, too, so that's probably why we're not hearing much about the serpents.
No.
It's Mr. Honey.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were joking.
Mr. Honeybee.
That works, too.
And I would be remiss if I don't ask because, right, everyone is curious about how stable and happy are the relationships? How safe are they? How
endgame are they?
yeah? How in game are they?
I think Vachi at the moment is feeling pretty solid.
Pretty solid. Pretty endgame.
Pretty in game. Way more in game than Bughead.
Don't start wars, KJ.
Be careful what you say.
Bughead is great, I think. It could change very quickly. I don't know.
We don't know.
But they're good for now. They're doing well. These guys are the best ship you could ever wish for. These
Right,
guys
the,
back
the,
here.
the kind of on the road arc, like run of episodes in season 3 was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was
I actually
cute.
got to work with KJ for the first time in 3 seasons, and that was it's a lot of. Now you see why they keep us apart because we legitimately can't sit still or stop laughing.
They can't even look at each other on set
Without giggling.
without giggling.
It's called love.
There's so much passion between them.
I mean, I guess you can't spill that many secrets. So how about some Comic-Con question? What's the most craziest thing you've ever seen at any Comic-Con? What would you say?
Deodorant.
Keeping it real.
Craziest thing.
I feel like last night that guy on the water still thingy was
Oh
cool.
yeah,
That was
we
pretty
went to
cool.
A party on a boat, and we don't know what it's called when you have like
Water still?
it's like a water jet pack
Yeah.
basically.
Up in
Th-
the air
that
and he's
shoots
dancing
water
around.
down, so then you like
Oh, you fly in
you
the
fly
air.
up. If you look like a superhero, and he was doing like all
He
sorts
was
of dance
dancing.
moves.
He like
He
gave
was, like,
Grant Gustin
really
a high
feeling
And the
five.
song "Get Low"
Yeah,
was
he was
playing,
He was
and it
getting
was
low,
pretty
he was in
epic.
the air, it was dope. I'd say that would be it.
If you ever had to maybe cosplay to go undercover at Comic-Con, who would you cosplay?
Spider-Man.
as?
Probably Veronica Lodge.
Cosplay.
I mean, I want to cosplay as Khaleesi at some point in my life.
I'd probably be Mr. Poopy Butthole from Rick and Morty.
I feel like I would just go with Lord Voldemort.
Imagine if we
Keep it
all walked the
simple.
floor all in our in character.
That would be a nightmare.
Yeah, that
We
be
would
logistically-
die. We'd actually get
crazy.
We
killed.
would literally be murdered.
I'd want to do it just to see what happens.
It's Riverdale.
I just want the attention.
Great. I would love to keep you, but we are out of time. Thank you for stopping by the LA Times Comic-Con video studio.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
having us.